Tourism has been the hardest hit sector of the local economy due to the near total lockdown of international travel at the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica, Staten, explored the virus's impact on Jamaican households during a press briefing on Wednesday. Here's a look at some of the findings. Director General at Staten, Carol Coy, shared the data on the impact of COVID-19 on various economic sectors. Ms. Coy noted that the numbers reflect the impact of COVID-19 safety measures on businesses.
It must be noted that within the transport sub-industry, there were restrictions on international travel in mid-March due to the pandemic. Consequently, there was a decrease in the number of passengers traveling through both international airports. Additionally, the closure of schools, the lockdowns implemented in the parish of St. Catherine and sections of St. Thomas and St. Mary, and reduced working hours significantly reduced the need for transportation services. The finance and insurance services sector industries declined by 5.5%, as all in this group, both monetary intermediation, other financial intermediation, and insurance services all declined. The other services industry declined by 44.3%. This industry was also impacted by the measures implemented to limit the spread of COVID-19.
Here's a look at the data collected through the Knowledge and Attitudes Survey released on September 24 as part of the National COVID-19 Research Agenda.
We asked persons whether or not they had any challenges accessing medical care or medicine, and at that point in time, which was between the end of April and mid-June, there were only about 2% of persons who said they had issues accessing medical care and about 3% of persons who had issues accessing medication.
The impact of the pandemic on households was measured with the labor force survey.
We asked households about whether or not they had experienced any reduction in their income between March and September 2020. Approximately 57% of households indicated that they had experienced some reduction in their income between March and September 2020. We saw also where this was most prevalent in OUC, where about 63% of households indicated that they had a reduction in their income. And it should also be noted that this is where a lot of the tourist areas are. The lowest proportion regionally was in the Greater Kingston metropolitan area, where only 49% of households indicated that they experienced some reduction in their income. With regards to households that experienced a reduction in their income, when we analyzed this data by source of income, what we saw was that there was about 262,000 households who indicated that they were receiving their income through wage employment and that they had experienced some reduction in this income. With regards to households that had a non-farm family business, there was about 166,000 of those households that indicated a reduction in income. And for those households that had income, that received their income through farming, livestock, or fishing, there was about 106,300 of those who indicated that they had experienced a reduction in their income.